Hey, this is Matt once again. We're about to end the video, and this is a paid request from Marc. Thank you so much for that. If anyone wants to request any type of reviews, re-reviews, topics, reactions, commentaries, playthroughs, tier lists, rankings, whatever the case may be, feel free to send it either directly to my PayPal or join my Patreon. Both things are down below in the info box. Now, I know people get mad about this. I will not be showing the video because I don't trust YouTube copyright, because there have been stuff I've shown and a week or a month or 2 or 7 or 8 months later it gets blocked or worse. So I don't trust YouTube with that. Number one. Number two, I don't want to steal the person's video, especially without their permission. And then, oh, well, I get ad revenue from them. Yeah, it's all that combined among other stuff. So again, if you're on your computer, I have the link down in the info box wherever it's at on YouTube nowadays, there or there. You can open up another tab, another window, follow along with me. It is a 16-minute, 4-second video from Attraction Ideas, who has 49,000 subscribers. Congrats to that. And I remember going to Universal Studios when I was a kid, the Florida one. But apparently 1990, when Universal Studios Florida amusement park officially opened its gates, things got only got worse for a theme park. The three biggest attractions at Universal Studios Florida Park, King Kong, Jaws, and Earthquake, were all closed for a majority of the day. This resulted in Universal Studios Orlando amusement park facing thousands of angry and disappointed guests. The media also hammered home just how poor the opening day for Orlando Universal Studios amusement park was. Seems it was doomed to join the ranks of SeaWorld Orlando and not of Walt Disney World. But I remember going to Universal Studios when I was a kid, a long time ago. I remember the Back to the Future ride, among other stuff, being pretty fun. Sadly, a lot of them are no longer around. But this would be interesting to see. A trip through time. Let me get this set up here. Pause the beginning for those who want to follow along. 3, 2, 1, pressing play. Like, I don't even know what all the rides they have there now. I think Harry Potter is a big thing there, which I'm not a big Harry Potter guy. But yeah, Jurassic Park. It must have been after that, because I think when I went there was a Jurassic Park ride. I think. I know the E.T. ride did not work, so I could not go on the E.T. ride. And the King Kong one didn't work, but the Earthquake one did. So I think I went on the Earthquake one, the Back to the Future one, and some others. So yeah, they had one in Hollywood, now Orlando. Oh wow, that takes me back. Look at all. Yeah, Back to the Future, King Kong, E.T. I would love to have been on the King Kong one. Oh, they already bought the land and no one... Well, don't buy it first. Look, we got land. We don't want it. Tough titty. Michael Eisner got MGM Studios. I didn't think about that he might have stole the Universal idea to put it for MGM. I didn't know Spielberg had that much uh, importance on the actual studio being made in Orlando. So Spielberg wanted a Back to the Future ride, and that led to more stuff. I wonder how this guy found out all this information. It's one thing, like, to just look on Wikipedia, which who knows if that's all true, but I wonder if he just found people, interviewed them, or what the deal was. So Disney's. No Back to the Future ride. People think he's a rip-off, knockoff of Disney. So people, they're the sidekick. Wow, Walt Disney World, what a prick. Sure, welcome Universal Studios. It's good for tourism. It's gonna be good for Florida. So yeah, come on in. Now let me advertise Walt Disney World because this is really where you want to go. I mean, you could try Universal Studios, but when you realize how they suck ass, they're nobodies. They're nothing. They're pee in the whirlwind of destruction. Come over to us. We're the big boys play. We're WWF. They're just WCW. It's not even much of it's just a couple texts. So and then Mickey Mouse at the bottom. There's like a whole gap in the middle. So they didn't even put a lot of effort into the damn paper that they published. Well, that was put in newspapers. June 7th, 1990. $10,000 above average. Let's see this old footage, and even have the tracking. Bill Cosby, that is. Oh, Michael J. Fox, Sylvester Stallone. Trying to think, what was Sylvester Stallone doing in 1990? Trying to think, was Charlton Heston? Wow. Linda Blair. Okay. Why didn't they wouldn't be able to meet the celebrity, so what was the point of them coming there in the first place? King Kong, Jaws, and Earthquake. All three of them didn't work. Seeing this footage, it's a really cool looking ride, though. It's really cool looking animatronic. The power outage knocked off the software. Damn. 'So Jaws worked for 2 hours and then was gone for the rest of the day. Just like the movie, the short's not working. Maybe Spielberg was getting PTSD flashbacks to working on Jaws. So, yep, this takes me back. Shark wasn't working back then. Shark isn't working now. So Spielberg is stuck on the boat. I don't feel bad for the guy. I'm sure his mountains of money will calm his nerves. 2 hour waiting time for ET. Because like again, half the rides are gone, so they gotta have a ride to get on. I can't blame them for getting mad. I mean, if King Kong, Jaws, and Earthquake are the three heavily advertised, you don't get to do any of them. You feel like you wasted your time. You wasted your money. I guarantee a lot of people wanted their money back. I'd be pissed. I feel bad for the lower level employees because it's not their fault. They're just doing a job. It's the higher ups, the technicians, like those folks. Yeah, there's not going to be any communication because the bosses don't want to get yelled at. The employees are pretty much hired to get the yelling and the they're hired to get yelled at because the bosses don't want to hear it. They'll yell at you. When they yell at you for 30 minutes, then you talk to me and you don't yell at me or I fire you. I mean, I would be mad. I would be upset too. But yeah, the employees, they would have nothing to do with it. I mean, 1,000 out of the 10,000 people got refunds. They asked for it. Well, of course the media would report it. Why wouldn't they? It would make news. It would make interest, intrigue. I would listen like, wait, what happened? Ooh, man, they got screwed over like that? Oh, shit. Con and earthquake would stay closed for 2 months? Jesus. Jaws didn't reopen until 1993? Man. Back to the Future and Fright Nights, among other stuff. Back to the Future, I remember being a very fun ride, so I could see that. Island of Adventure, never got to go there. I wouldn't mind being riding that Spider-Man ride. That Spider-Man ride looks fun. Never give up, never surrender. Yeah. Yeah, keep going. Only one way to go is up. God, it makes me miss the amusement parks. Man. I gotta say, man, it makes me miss it. It makes me miss it. It makes me miss going to amusement parks. I haven't been to an amusement park in 20 years. Yeah. Really? I would say, actually, 25 years. In 25 years, I have not been to an amusement park. And, I mean, I would love to go one day. But who knows? But yeah, I was going back and pausing. So in 2019, yeah, Universal was pretty much equally competing with Disney. I mean, you laugh so much, but it's like, well, you know what? We're doing about as good as you. So I wouldn't be laughing too much. So how about them apples? So that was interesting. That was fun. I did not know about that. Yeah, I did not know that Teen Con and Earthquake and ET didn't work on the first day. That a lot of them didn't work for months afterward. Jaws for 3 years. But yeah, Back to the Future in 1991 and then all the other stuff. Improving other stuff. It worked out and fixing Teen Con, fixing ET, fixing... Granted, when I went there, Teen Con ET didn't work. So now I'm wondering... I wish I could remember what year that was. No, maybe I was. No, I don't think I was there when Jurassic Park was done. So maybe it was. If it was 1991, 192, I don't know. Then that's why I didn't go on the Jaws ride. I'm thinking like if it was early on, then that's why I couldn't go on King Kong and E.T. I just think like, okay, wait, those are the well, E.T. was working, to be fair, but when I went, E.T. wasn't working, so maybe that's not right. I don't know. I'd have to look back. Might have some old photos somewhere. I think I know where they're at. But yeah, that was a fun bit of business to learn about that. But obviously they shaped up and they got better and it worked out for them in the end. So there you go. But yeah, I looked at those old rides. Like Team Con still looked really impressive of a ride. Back to the Future, still a lot of fun. From the vague memories I remember of it being fun and just seeing the images there. It's a good time. Yeah, a lot of fond memories of that stuff. But c'est la vie. It is what it is. So thanks once again, Mark. That was really cool to hear about, to watch. And I see that old footage. Interesting that Stallone and a lot of these other guys would be there for the opening of a theme park. I'm trying to think, like Stallone, was he worked with Universal at the time? I'm thinking what films came out 1990 for him. Let me look real quick. Let me check real quick. Oscar, what was Oscar? Was that? That was Touchstone. Buena Vista Pictures. Stop and Mama Will Shoot. That was Universal. 1992, February. 1990, that was the year Rocky 5 came out. I don't. Maybe. Listen. I just kind of wonder what the deal was. Did they just go, you know what? Come and do this and you'll get something out of it? I don't know what they got out of it. Either way. Sorry, I'm trying to think of much more extravagant things to say that are of intriguing importance, but I'm just being very boring over here, so I apologize. But, man, very cool that they were able to get on their 2 feet and get better. So glad it worked out for them. Thanks for watching. Take care. And we'll see you guys later. Bye bye.